CS classes are a whole different story than math lab. It's completely different because everybody has their own way of thinking through things, everybody has their own way of starting a project, and it's very individual. And so it's even hard to do that grouping, but I encourage you to try it as much as possible to do like a general description of here's what you need to try to be doing, and then the individual student can go through and do it in their own way. And just being aware of different ways of thinking through things, don't try to change that. Try to go fit in with what they're doing and work with them. Have their foundational knowledge as where you start and then build off of that.
Tutoring for CS can be very difficult, especially with every person's code is different. So having them walk through their own code is very helpful for them finding some problems or some things that they've missed.
In CS, it's really helpful to just let the student fail. If they have compile errors, just like have them compile it and watch it fail. If you know that a certain thing will break their program, have them try the program with that input. Let them see their program break so that they know what they have to fix.
Sit down and look through their code with them, and if they don't have anything to start with, maybe talking through concepts with them on some scratch paper before they head and dive into the code, taking the time with them to see what is the structure of my program, giving them some general ideas, how do we solve this problem if we're not coding it up, and then how do we work forward and try it with the code. So giving them more of a general idea and then going deeper and trying it with the code.
Look at the problems beforehand, because a lot of those assignments are like multiple pages long. And if you go in and you're trying to tutor them, this has actually been happening recently where there's this really long problem they're doing, and like builds on other problems, and they don't really know exactly what the assignment is. So they'll tell me things and I'll be like, okay, this is how you do that thing. And then that's not really what they're supposed to be doing. So if you take just a little, like a couple minutes before the session starts and just like read through their assignment or glance through it so that you know when they're telling you something that might be wrong, that's really helpful to actually like help people out.
Take it slow with the students, ask them lots of questions, and ask the student what they know, ask the student how comfortable they feel with something, and if you sense hesitation, then step back and try to explain the basics to them before you get too far into the details.
One of the more important skills as someone in computer science has definitely been the ability to look up the answers to problems through outside resources. So as a computer science tutor, what I would recommend is helping students find ways to find the answers rather than just giving them the answers outright.
Be yourself and be open. It helps the student become more comfortable and to know that you have some questions as well that you need answers to as well.